Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the mods for January 26th of 2021. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back. So, as you can see, it looks a bit like a junkyard in the back there, but we have a lot of good mods to go over today. That is all one humongous placeable pack, and you can only see half of it right now. But anyhow, we'll go over that later. If you are here for that placeable pack, that's the very last mod I'm going to go over today. All of my mods are time-coded down below in the description. There's not too many others on here, so I'm not going to put any times codes up on the screen. There's not too many other mods. But first, as always, we're going to go over the updates for the mods today, which we don't have very many of those either. So let's get started. We have updates for the Precision Farming DLC by Giant Software. We have a update to Seasons, which that one's a big one actually. It should fix the buying of animals at the dealer with a trailer. And we also have an update to the Bison Z058 NH by Lucky86. If you would like to read those changelogs, feel free to pause right here so you can go ahead and see that. That way you can figure out what's going on in all the different updates to those. And we also have our first new mod for the day is a DLC, the Grimme Pack. This is a third-party DLC released on the ModHub. This is $4.99 USDs to buy. I believe it's also euros and pounds, also $4.99. So if you'd like to buy it, go ahead and check that out. I'll be doing a video completely on this later on today. So if you're looking for that, which I know a lot of other people have already put out videos, so if you don't care anymore, then it's fine. But I'm going to put my own version of it out later on. So anyhow, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the mods for today. First up, we have the Ford Cargo Series Brazil. This is by Cola/Borges/Farm Central Sol. This is 14.43 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. Now on consoles, this should show up as a lizard, not a Ford, so just be aware of that. Now I have already actually reviewed this when it was released previously as a lizard. So this has already come out, so I'm not going to go into any detail on this, but just know this is available. You can find it in the store under trucks all the way down here at the end. Now it has Ford. That's the only thing that's changed. All the other configuration options from what I've seen are all the same. So that is the Ford Cargo Series Brazil. Next up, we have the John Deere 6010 series by DB Modding. This is 18.49 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. This in the store is going to be found under medium tractors. If we go all the way down to the end here, starting price is $70,000. Starting horsepower 105 horsepower, holds 207 liters of fuel, and drives at 24 miles per hour. So if we open this up, main color, it says you can change it, but I can't see anything. I've looked around for a while. I don't know what it changes unless there's maybe something down here I need to change. So actually, let's test a couple things out here. Configuration, first off, standard. You can have with a 360 kilogram weight, 560, 760, 1010, and then a front hydraulic. I didn't see pink anywhere on that. Then wheel brand, you can have Trailerborg standard, wheel weights, wides with weights, narrows, rear twins, and twin wheels. This is which is what I have gone with the tractor that I bought and have to show you guys. Under minus, you have standard and wide. Under Michelin, you just get what you get, and under Nokian, it's the same thing. Design, you have standard, you have left beacon lights. You can see it has a left beacon on there. Right beacon light, 2 beacon lights. So there you go. I think I went with 2 beacon lights. Down here, extra lights, yes or no. So that just adds 2 extra lights onto there. Front fenders, it says yes right now, so you can take those off if you'd like to. I went with front fenders. Engine setup, the 6510 is 105 horsepower. The 6610 is 115. The 6810 is 125. The 6910 is 140. The 6910S is 150. And the 6910S chip tuning is 185. And then back to the 6510. The Starfire receiver, which up here at the top you can see yes or no. And then down here at the bottom, front loader attacher. Nope, that's what I thought might add in the color, but it does not. I don't see any pink color anywhere on there, but you can add the front loader attacher on there if you'd like to. With bonnet color cover on the front there, you can add that as well. Oh, there we go. Front loader stole. So there you go. You can change that color on there if you want as well to match your front loader. So anyhow, there you have it. That is the John Deere 6010 series. Let's take a look at it. It's actually a really cool tractor, honestly. I really like this tractor. Hop in it. Sounds good. Horn. Beacons. Driving around. Good engine sound to it. Inside the cab. Good detail. Everything's animated. The screens work. Pedals work. Looks good. Lights. I'll turn the beacons off here. 1, 2, 3, and 3 turns on those extra lights that you added on. So 1, 2, 3, and off. There you go. That is the John Deere 6010 series. Next up, we have a set of manure forks here. This is by Baki, MAT26, and TCL. Sorry, not TSL. This is 4.47 megabytes to download, and this is for PC and Mac players only right now. So there are 3 different available ones here, which I'm not going to demonstrate them because they work just like any other manure fork. But there you go. Hooks up on the back there. Different capacities. We'll take a look in the store here. They're going to be found under front loaders. We go down to the end here. I've gone for the biggest one, but you also have a smaller one and then a medium one as well. So manure fork small holds 500 liters. It can pick up those various crop types, 1.2 meters wide. Then we have manure fork medium, 1,000, 1.5 meters, 650, or 1.5 meters, 650 liters capacity. And then the one we have out here is 800 liter capacity at 1.8 meters. If you go inside, you can do some adjustments on them. You can adjust those to anything you want, and you can adjust that to anything you want. So there you go. That is the manure fork. All right, next up we have a loading wagon. This is the Pöttinger Boss 1T by Agrar Design Austria. This is 5.72 megabytes to download, and this is currently for PC and Mac players only. So if we take a look in the store, we found under loading wagons all the way down at the end, right there. Boss 1T runs at 12 miles per hour when it's working, 24,000 liter capacity. Requires 60 horsepower, holds those various crop types. So just like any other loading wagon, basically. Though if it's unfolded, it'll have a 24,000 liter capacity. If you want it folded, it only can hold 17,000 liters, but that's an option for you if you want. Doesn't cost any extra. Looks nice. Great detail on it. Let's go ahead and... I've gone with the unfolded version. We'll hook it up here. I can zoom out. V to lower it down. B to turn it on. And we are picking up grass. So it's working just as it should. You can see it slowly going in there. V to lift it, pick up back up. B to turn it off. If I wanted to unload it, we'll go over here. Left control I. There we go. Unloads onto the ground there. Big pile of grass for how much was in there. But there you go. That is the Pöttinger Boss 1T. All right, here we have the Lizard SNPC 108 disc. This is by Dalkey / Hugo Miato / Matthews Kaniski / JA Modding / LRM. I apologize, I probably pronounced half of those names wrong, if not more. This is 10.13 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So this is found in the store. We go to disc arrows here, all the way down to the very end. Disc arrow right there, 105,000 to buy, so which isn't actually too bad. It's about 16 meters, maybe a little pricey, but still 10.5 meter working width, runs at 10 miles an hour, which is consistent with other disc arrows, and 330 horsepower required to run it. If we open it up, you can change the main color to anything you want on that. So you can have that option for you. Adds an extra $3,000, but not too bad. So interesting shaped disc arrow. I like it's kind of I like how it's kind of uneven. Actually, kind of drives me a little bit crazy, but anyhow. X to unfold it like it's doing now. Really good working with, though. V to lower it down. You can see once we get onto this area here, it is going to essentially leave a cultivated state in game there for you. And there you have it. That is the Lizard SNPC 108 disc. All right, and next up we have the John Deere 758. This is by Cyril Modding 88. This is 45.56 megabytes to download. This is for PC and Mac players only. This is basically a set of 2 seeders. So if we go into here under seeders, all the way down to the very end here, we'll have 2 options. Here we go. And these are direct reel seeders. So the first one is the 3 meter working width, 45,000 to buy. It does do seeding and fertilizing, runs at 9 miles an hour, requires 120 horsepower, holds 6,200 liters of seed and fertilizer, which is pretty good for a 3 meter cultivator. Can plant these crop types. This one here is slightly more, so probably really worth it, 52,000 there. 180 horsepower required, so not too much more on the horsepower. And then everything else appears to be the same. So the seed tank is just the same and everything like that. But yeah, there you go. If we open these up in the menu here, you can do standard, or you can do with beacon light, or beacon light and front hoses, or just front hoses. And then you can add a frontal extension, which does not appear to add anything to the capacity. Extension and beacon, all options. back to standard. So you have quite a few options on there. Now here, this one does change it a little bit, or does it change it? No, sorry, it does not. So with beacon light, it's the same as the other one. You have front hoses, which you can see going through there. Front hose only, front extension, and beacons, all options. So a couple different options. Now, if you do go with this one, it'll take off the ridge marker. So there you have it. All right, here it is. Looks quite nice. I think I have the front hoses in there. Yeah, I can see them in there. Yeah. Actually, quite a nice cedar, actually. I really like the cedar. I do like the look of John Deere equipment. It does look nice and pristine. But anyhow, it should seed as it should, or as it's supposed to, I suppose. V to lower it down, B to turn it on. We should be seeding wheat. There we go. We should be leaving a fertilizer state behind as well, which it appears that we are. And since it's a direct drill, I should be able to plant here as well. And there you go. Just planting there, no problem. X to fold it up. And there it is. That is the John Deere 750A. All right, this is the Lizard Semi-Granel 10,000. This is by JV3D Modding and Sluchice Modding. This is 5.24 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So this is essentially just a small grain trailer. If we go over to trailers here, all the way down to the very end. Here we are, the Semi-Granel 10,000. 9,500 to buy, holds 10,000 liter, holds all these various crop types. If we go in here, it does have the option to change the main color to any of these, and then you also can change the capacity from 5,000 to 10,000, and then you also can change it to a bale loading wagon if you want to. So, a few options on there, but not a bad little trailer. We hook it up. Let me go ahead and hit unload here. Left control I. So it doesn't tip back, which is probably nice actually. You're looking for getting into small cell points and stuff like that, and got a good animation on the back there. But there you go. That is the Lizard Semi-Granel 10,000. All right, next up we have the Lizard Triaxle Log Trailer. This is by, I can't say it on YouTube, Half ASSED Modding, Whiskey Sierra Modding, and OF Gaming. This is 5.48 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So this thing's pretty cool, actually. It actually looks like a really cool log trailer. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this in the store. You can just ignore all this stuff that's right here. But in the store here, if we go to forestry equipment, right down here, log trailer, 80,000 to buy. That's just about all there is to it. You can adjust the rim color in here to whatever you want. So if I want blue rims, and if I wanted to go with an orange trailer, I could. So there you go. That adds a little bit to the price, but not too much. It's a little bit, is it a little bit pricey? I think it's a little bit pricey of a log trailer. Yeah, because that one's only 28 grand. That one's 80 grand. So, I mean, yeah, it's maybe a little bit pricey, but it looks pretty sturdy. There's not a whole lot else to it. Hooked up, it looks nice. Sits down just fine. Nice little animation there. But there you go. That's the Lizard Triaxle Log Trailer. All right, our final tool for the day is the Jenz Wood Crusher. This is by Kenny456, Kyosho's Mod Factory. And Kyosho's Mod Factory, I guess I should say. This is 21.51 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms, and this is a pretty cool mod. So let's go ahead and go in the store and take a look at it here first. Under forestry equipment, down here at the very end, it's 320,000 to buy, but you understand why in a second. Requires 250 horsepower. I think it just is 250 horsepower. I don't think it requires that. 55,000 to buy, or 55,000 liter capacity, and it basically is just a wood chipper. So in the ModHub, though, I want to mention a few things in here. I'm actually going to read off some of the stuff it says because this is pretty awesome. So with this wood crusher with extendable table, you can quickly turn logs up to 10 meters to the wood chips. You can enter and operate the crusher even if it is not attached to the truck. The crusher is not tabbable, so you can't tab to it. When you reach 95% capacity, an audible alarm sounds. When the capacity is full, it automatically stops the crusher, and you need to unload the wood chips by the pipe. Current fill level is displayed on the trailer. Removable cover. Work lights on arm and pipe. Always unfold the wood crusher before operating. Log arm, otherwise it may be unstable. So there we go. Now it does say it has some forestry configurations for which I totally forgot to look at it in here when you actually go into the store menu. So there is one configuration. It has standard tires, and then it has forestry tires there and wide tires. So I actually went with the forestry tires because I thought they looked pretty cool. But there you go. So we will go ahead and open up the help menu. We are going to go ahead and unfold the wood crusher. You can see that the table's extended out in the back there. I'm hitting N and that's lowering that down. Interesting. N brings that down. That's interesting. I'm controlling this with all the different mouse options there. You can do all that different stuff with that if you'd like to, or you can do it by hand. Now, if we hit G on there, now we should be able to hit N to open the cover. So now if you see up the top screen there, it has a 2 on it, which means we're now on the tank itself. I can hit O to put the pipe out. G's back to 1, so just 2 options there. And I can raise and lower the supports. That's pretty sweet. I should be able to enter it. Yep. I might have to do this in the controls here first just to make sure. It says there's an audible alarm that sounds and it automatically shuts off. So this is fantastic. Let's go ahead and spawn some logs in here. Maybe a little too many. I get carried away. Should be putting them into the... Yeah, slow and steady. It's a little bit clogged up. I probably put way too many logs in. And it spawned a tree in, which the easy development commands will do occasionally if you aren't careful. Come on now, let's get some more in here. Just a little bit more. If you don't care about me testing this mod, you can, of course, always skip ahead. Here we go. There we go. Obviously, we're not going to get quite to full for a long time. 7, yeah, we're going to take us a while. But let's see if we, well, try to put a big log on there. We can do maybe an 8 meter. There we go. That worked out really well. How full did that get us there? Okay, yeah, we'll be able to get it. Shouldn't take us too long to get it full. You guys can do it. Slowly taking them in. Might kick one of those out. That was probably too many. 3 would probably have been fine, but... Anyhow, it's all part of the fun. And again, if you don't care about this, definitely just skip forward. But we're going to try to get it so I can hear the alarm going off. I think that'd be cool. And I like the pipe. You can just pull up next to it and fill it up into a different trailer if you want. Let's get super strength on. Now, this may be an issue that I caused. There we go. Now we're starting to get them in there. Gotta be getting close. Okay, let's go ahead and throw a couple more on there. Just 2 at a time will do. Oh, it has a nice reader on there as well. That's awesome. We're getting close. 48,000. There it is. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is definitely making an alarm sound. It does stop when you hit 55,000. All right, well, sorry, it took a little bit longer to test that and figure that all out, but that was pretty cool. That's a cool little wood chipper there. Very expensive, but very cool. So, yeah, anyhow, that is the Jenz wood crusher. All right, the first of our placeables today is the Polish greenhouse with tomatoes. This is by Bar T. This is 5 megabytes to download. This is for PC, Mac, PS4, and Xbox One, so all platforms. This is seasons ready, so this will give you $54, $36, or $15 an hour, euros or pounds or whatever you're playing in, whatever currency, depending on what economic difficulty mode you are in. So yeah, this is 15,000 to buy. This is going to be found if we go under placeables. This is under miscellaneous. All the way down at the end. Ignore all that stuff. We're going to look at all that later. But there it is. Just got to put manure or water into it, or manure and water into it, so you can get some income. But there you go. That is the Polish greenhouse with tomatoes. Next up, we have the Average Garage by Przemek 23433. This is 7.52 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So this is a garage. This is located under the sheds here. I love the Average Garage. 20,000 to buy, $15 a day maintenance. So if we take a look at it around here, I believe this is a light switch. Yep, turn on the lights and open it up, which is good because it's a garage. We should have our light switch here. Turn on the lights inside, so you have outside, inside lights. Doors open on each side. Some details in here. But other than that, it's a nicely detailed little garage. So if that's just what you're looking for, there you go. That is the average garage. All right, next up we have the liquid manure and manure storage. So this is by Bartso NV3. This is 3.22 megabytes to download. This is for PC and Mac players only. It does require a manure system. It won't let you place it without manure system. I did try. It does say it's the season's ready. So if we go into the store here, this is going to be found under silos. And I believe it's right there. So $15,000 to buy, $15 a day, holds 70,000 liters of, I'm assuming, slurry. And my guess is the manure is something you can just store here. But the slurry point is going to be right back here. Manure is just something you can store in bulk here if you'd like to. So there you have it, the liquid manure and manure storage. All right, and our final mod for the day is the NML, or No Man's Land Placeable Pack by Alien Jim, one of my favorite modders. This is 124.99 megabytes, which sounds large, but when you see the amount of, the sheer amount of placeables in this pack, it's amazing, quite honestly. This is for all platforms, which is great. This has over 150 placeables, so wow, we're gonna go look at them all in the store, but I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'm gonna show you just the ones that are out here first, I think, and then now we'll go to the store first. Okay, so there's nothing in animal puns. Under miscellaneous, we have these two greenhouses, which produce $500 an hour provided manure water. We have a sawmill sell point, old nightlight, straw barn sell point, spinnery sell point. We have a snack stand, which earns you $45 an hour. Now again, it changes depending on your economic difficulty. I'm on normal. $45 an hour for the ice cream truck. Watermill earns you $500 an hour. A water station that you can get water from. Windmill earns you $500 an hour. Radio tower earns you $1,000 an hour. Wood chips sell point. A wood crusher direct sell point. A vehicle workshop, as well as an industrial selling station, which takes sugar beets, potatoes, and sugarcane. And then that's all that's under this category. Under silos, we have a BGA sell point. We have a BGA extended digestate tank for that BGA. We have a grain silo, which can hold these crops here, 200,000 liters. We have a grain silo extension, adds 100,000 liter capacity. We have a liquid storage, which holds water, milk, digestate, and slurry, 300,000 liter capacity. And we have extensions for 100,000 liters extra. We have several sell points. We have a sweet chop, which takes these crops. A windmill takes these crops. Bakery, I'm not going to point out the crops. Pause if you need to see them. The dairy point here. Root crops. Garden center. And the local inn. So a lot of different sell points you can add into your map. We'll do decoration last. Under sheds, we have the old bale shelter, the old rundown shelter, and the warehouse, which I like the warehouse quite a bit. Under farmhouses, which we have these in a decorative form as well, but these are the ones with the sleep triggers. We have two farmhouses in here, kind of a log cabin looking and kind of the old rundown one. If you've ever played on No Man's Land, you'll be aware of these mods anyways. But if we go under decoration, this is where we're going to take a while. So you have a bridge you can place down, which you can place it over water if you would like to. You have a tent, camping tent, big factory. You have a castle ruin, fence 1, fence times 10, and fence times 5, so different lengths of fences. They do place nicely together. Firewood stacks. We have a table here. We have a garden center, just decoration. This is all decorative. Garden metal shed, hedge 1, hedge 3. We have a log cabin. Those are the decorative versions without the sleep triggers. We have decorative houses through here. We have decorative houses through here. We have a local inn decoration. We have an apartments building decoration, an office building decoration, a hunting hut, outlook. We have multiple rock decorations, 5 of them, in fact. We have a rowing boat. We have a barrel, a rusty green barrel. We have a small wooden barrel, a big wooden barrel, a trash bag, a waste cart, trash container, fire tools, garden shed, blue, brown, green, gray, tan. And then we have these 3 wooden shacks here. And then we have a silo bin here, which is just decoration. Then we have more office buildings. We have a sweet shop. We have parking lines you can paint down, road marking lines that you can paint down, which these are incredible. I'll show you all these here in a second. Then we have lots of placeable cars and trucks in this pack and other decorative vehicles. I'll just slowly scroll through all of these so you guys can kind of see them. But again, pause at any time if you need to. And then here we have different cargo containers. And we have ones that are open. Then we have a broken windmill, plastic table set, wooden table set. We have a wooden outhouse, pallets, cargo boxes, log pile long, log pile short, wood stack dark, wood stacks. We have flower pots, and then we got to be getting close. No, we're not even close. Okay, playground. Then we have basketball court. Then we have various industrial buildings, which I'm just going to scroll through. There's so many of them. There you go. And that should be all of them. I think that's all the placeable. So many. There's the radio tower. Absolutely massive. It comes with this hut on the side here, this little shed thing. Windmill working. Windmill working. The snack stand. Looks great. So much good detail on it too. But yeah, we've got all this. Got our greenhouses, which you can make money with. We'll look at those later. Wood stacks. Again, I'm just going to try to show everything. Actually, it might just be easier to do this. This is just going to be, it's just going to take a little bit of time. You guys can kind of see some of it from above. Wood stacks there. We got those silos I talked about, the liquid storages. Water point right there. Vehicle workshop. The tents, garden shed, bushes. The bridge set up right there. We come up here, we got the castle ruin. We have the big factory decoration. Could not fit all these on here, I feel like. It was so difficult to fit all these onto the map. Over here we have the houses. I think these are just the decorative ones, not with the sleep trigger. Then we have so many decorative houses through here to show you. Then we have the local inn. We also have the garden shop here. I know they're placed closely together. I had no room. The sweet shop and 2 of the office buildings. Then we have all of these placeable vehicles and other decorative objects. So lots of stuff there. I'll just leave it on that screen for a second. Got dump trucks, cement trucks, cargo trucks, vehicles, cars, tractors, all sorts of stuff. Over here, we have the playground. Then we have the flower pots. We have those painted road lines, which those just sit down like that. Various log piles. Then the parking stalls are great. The apartment building. Lots of other various details in here. Another office building on the back side. Here's those 3 wooden buildings there. And that silo that's decorative. And then over here we have all the sell points you can have available to you. We have the BGA sell point with the digestate storage on the back. We have the root crop industrial store or industrial selling station here. Wood chip seller there. We have the spinnery. We have the straw barn. We have the sawmill. We have the wood chip sell point. And then to continue down here, we have the basketball court and all of those industrial buildings and the sheds at the very end there. So many really cool buildings. You definitely need to download this pack and add it in. This can just kind of give you any aspect of a game that you're looking for. This is fantastic. Alien Gym, I'm so happy you released this for public. This is absolutely amazing. But then we have the sheds down here, and that's all of it. I don't know. I mean, look at how many placeables that is. I could not place them in my testing area for sure. But anyhow, guys, if you enjoyed this mod review, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.